We're here at Poodle Rescue of Houston with these two darling little toy poodles who don't look much like toy poodles right now, but we're showing them to you this way purposely so that you can see their before, and I just guarantee you in 3 to 4 weeks you're just not going to recognize them. Their owner was elderly, and actually their owner was barely able to care for herself and really certainly was not able to care for the dogs. And her adult children did not discover this for a while, so the dogs were not, their coats were certainly not in the best of shape when we got them, so they don't look like poodles now. But Scooter on the right weighs 5 pounds. He's a tiny little boy, and he's a beautiful dark apricot color. And we know there are those of you that share the rescue philosophy and look at rescue dogs that will understand how beautiful these dogs will be when they get back to their peak condition. You can see Scooter's ears and his hair quality is real pretty, and he is also heartworm negative. And let me do Chanel. Chanel is also 5 years old. She's a female, and she weighs only 4 pounds. And we need to clean up her eyes, and her hair will start to grow back in, and we'll clean her up. You can see she's just all ragged right now. There's a little smile from that girl. And let me tell you a little bit about Chanel. And I'm literally going to read it if you don't mind, because one of our volunteers just spent some quality time with each of these dogs and did a nice personality profile on them. And rather than have the camera shake, I'm going to try and just read it off here. She says that Chanel comes to her willingly from the kennel, although she does cower when she first reaches in to get her. And that's not unusual for dogs that are finding themselves in an unfamiliar situation. And that's pretty common. She is good with other dogs, and she's easy to walk, and she stays close to you. She's quiet and gentle, and she does tend to be on the needy side in that she seeks affection and attention. And there's no wonder, because it's obvious that her owner was unable to do those things for her for some time before the adult children found out the situation. She will make someone a great cuddle bug and lap dog, and she's content to sit and be held and scratched. And she would just be very, very happy to be held forever. She'd be very good for a senior who wanted a dog that she could baby. And she has a sweet face, and really is just going to be darling when her hair grows back out. Now let me read a little bit to you about Scooter. Sorry for this video being all over the place, but we're trying to give you a good idea about these dogs. Scooter is more outgoing at this point, or more secure in the rescue situation. He comes to us, the volunteer, willingly from the kennel. He can act a little timid when you're first carrying him, but you can see how his confidence is just building by leaps and bounds as he's out here. There's a chance he has never been on a leash before, but he's a smart boy, as all poodles are, and he would pick that up easily. He's good with other dogs. He's getting out of my picture here. I need him to come back.
You gotta wait for me. Come on,
okay, there you go. Okay, let me just keep him right there. He is quiet, gentle. He seeks attention. He gives affection. Also, just like his girlfriend over here, Chanel, he is content to sit and be held and be loved on. He loves to just kind of feel secure in your arms and really gets seems to get enjoyment out of that. So I wish I could go on and on, but we don't very often ask that two dogs not be separated, but in this case we really want to try and keep these two dogs together. Look at how little Chanel has just been, you just missed it, but she was just looking up adoringly at that volunteer. That's all these dogs want and need, is to be loved and held, and it's not their fault that their owner got in a situation where she couldn't give them all the love and attention that they deserved. I'm sure she loved the dickens out of them for quite some time. So I don't know if you're on Pet Finder right now, if you're on our website, but our website is at www.poodlerescueofhouston.org, and if you go there and click on adoption and then click on adoption facts, you can learn what it takes to go through the steps of adoption, and it answers just every question you could possibly have. We're going to try and feature these two dogs prominently on our website, in another area of our website, and please continue to look there for them. As their coats grow out, if they're not adopted by then, we'll take new photos of them. So wave bye-bye, little children. Bye-bye. Come see us.